what is the engineer's name?
Juliet.
Juliet. She has a temper tantrum and causes a leak. And I thought this leak didn't look easily repaired. Let's take a look. So I was noticing, so there's the O-ring, and then the bolts are connecting, I guess, I think, what are these things? A flange. The flanges are connected. There's an O-ring. They're tightened down. But it doesn't come out of the O-ring. It comes out of this corner.
The top of the flange, where the pipe and the flange are mated.
Are mated, yeah. Which means corrosion or a bad weld or, something. I don't really know how these pipes would be manufactured. But that's probably signs that there's corrosion in many locations. And it was so easily broken. She threw one wrench and the whole thing just, and the water pressure isn't even that high. It's not shooting out of there at some high pressure. It's kind of got an arc to it.
That's right. Because if the water pressure was really high, it would rip the pipe apart.
That's right.
So that means these pipes are not holding up to a fairly low pressure.
That's right. So this could be indicative of rot in many locations. This is serious. Let's look at that. There was a good right here. Look at where the leak is coming from. Right in there.
That's a busted weld. To fix this, you gotta stop the flow, drain everything out, scrape out any rust, re-weld it.
And this could be a jump off point for hey, we got to start inspecting all of our pipes. Where there could be a catastrophic failure at some point.
It's the kind of problem that you don't see from the outside. That's the nasty part. Because from the outside, it just seems to be working, seems to be pumping, whatever. But it's on the inside, it's falling apart.
I guess an experienced, pipe fitter or maintainer could look at it and be like, I don't know 100% if it's corroded a lot from the inside, but looking at it, it looks like something needs to be replaced or re-welded or something.
I think if I remember from class, there's machines that you can use, you hold up to metal and it'll tell you about the structural integrity in the inside. But that's given our 2023 knowledge of stuff. I have no idea if these people have it, and I suspect they don't, given that they're a version of technology.
And I have heard that even though the non-destructive measurements of corrosion and stuff do exist, I think that works when everything's going smoothly and you have a smooth surface to look at and everything's understood. This looks like a fairly old pipe in a crevice or a corner. I think you'd have to get a person in there with a dink dink dink, or just looking at it with experience to be like, this is in bad shape.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dangerous. What's going on with the silo?
Absolutely.
Kind of it works because it works, and it always has, but that doesn't last forever.
And there could be a catastrophic failure in some system at some point that sends the whole place, into something, into a crisis.